so obsessed that you are filling every waking moment with it. We are checking our phones while we're driving. You sit in line at a restaurant, you wait your turn, and it's like instantly. I watch people scroll in church. Praise and worship is happening. It's wow. Welcome to the Pastor's Lounge. I'm Sherry, your unapologetically Christian therapist. Here we talk about all things mental health and wellness from a biblical perspective. It is time to discuss the internet and internet addiction. We hear about this so much everywhere, especially for kids, but definitely and especially for adults too. Obsessed with social media and all the incessant scrolling and phones attached to our very person 24/7. And I know that it is probably a little ridiculous that I am here in the social media space talking about the importance of avoiding addiction to the internet, but hear me out. Here's my very humble and simple opinion on how to cure internet addiction. You know what the cure is? To me anyway, again, my opinion. This is not based on millions of years of research. My opinion is purpose. Purpose is the cure for internet addiction for adults. Little kids, the cure is parents. But for adults, it's purpose. You know why? I'll use myself as an example because I don't want to put anyone else on the spot. So I'll just, comfortable as using my life. It's only fair. I gave up the internet for 10 to 15 years because I recognized that I was becoming obsessed like everybody else. I was comparing myself too much like everybody else. And I just felt convicted. I couldn't deal with it anymore. Now, listen, this is not a, judgmental, everybody should feel ashamed and terrible. Obviously, I'm making these videos to put on the internet for people to watch. But what I caution is becoming so obsessed that you are filling every waking moment with it. I've had clients who are openly sharing with me that they can't go to the bathroom. They can't get out the shower. We are checking our phones while we're driving. You sit in line at a restaurant, you wait your turn, and it's like instantly. I watch people scroll in church. Praise and worship is happening. It's wow. Who are we? What is that? It's sad and it's scary. And you know what has kept me from becoming obsessed? Even now that I've ventured back in and put my toe in the water. Listen, I'll tell you right now, we make these videos. My husband takes care of all the editing and I'm out of here. I don't see a thing. I don't know what's going on. I'm not checking nothing. I'm not scrolling for hours and hours. You know why? I don't have time. I actually don't have time. And when I do have time, I'm sleeping. So at the end of the day, if you know that your life has so much value, if you know that your purpose is huge and your reason for existing on the planet is something so magnificent, when you get some downtime, you're actively trying to build yourself up. So I'll give you a perfect example. Myself again. I'll walk through my day. We're up early. That's when I take some time to have our devotion time together. And then we're getting our girls ready for their school, daycare, childcare time, right? And then we're out the door. I'm working during the time, or both of us go to work, do everything that we do for those 8 hours, get the oldest one back from school, shift into the afternoon routine, getting everyone settled. We each take turns tag teaming with the girls, getting our workouts in because we have to practice what we preach and take care of our bodies and we make it work. Then there's getting the girls their dinner, settling down for bed, bath time, playtime, reading time, bedtime devotion. And then after that, guess what? We're working on videos for y'all. We shift gears and get downstairs and we work on the ministry. We work on this. And then we pass out and do it again. Where in there would I have time to mindlessly scroll? Maybe a little bit before bed, but by then, once I'm in my bed, I want to go to sleep because I've poured out everything that I've got, everything that God has called me to do. We leave it on the table at the end of every day. There's no mindless time. It's okay to be idle, because I'm also not endorsing, by that example I just gave of my very crammed, essentially Monday through Thursday, kind of Monday through Friday. Do we loosen up on the weekend and relax? I promise you, yes we do. I would never be a hypocrite and tell everyone, yes, take breaks and rest if I don't myself. We do. We take our weekend seriously and we find time to do nothing, settle down, relax, slow our pace. We do. But you know what? Even then, we only watch a movie together, hang out with the girls, try to get outside when it's nice, get to a park, enjoy seeing family, get a nice breakfast together, do the laundry, do the regular house cleaning stuff and the chores that of course add up during the course of the week. There is no point where either one of us is spending hours just scrolling because there's no time. And so my question to you is, if you have that much time, why? Why? And when you have micro moments of time, why is that the only thing you can do? So I'm going to challenge you, if you're watching this and you are teetering on that addiction status, I'm gonna ask you to do a couple of things. One, do you think you could possibly delete or pause your Instagram? Yes, even don't watch me, don't see me even. Shut me out for a week or two. No Instagram, no X, no Facebook, nothing. Could you actually take a week off? Oh, could you do it? Maybe start with a day. I'm sorry, I'll be nice. I'm sorry. Can't just cold turkey like that. Can you start with a day? Shut off all your social media stuff. Put your phone down. Look at people when you talk to them. When you're stuck in traffic, put some music on. Don't scroll. Don't look at nothing. Don't. When you're in line at the drive-thru, don't look at your phone. Don't do it. Why? If you're answering a text, somebody's calling you, that's good. Calls are good. Conversation, communication, we're good about that. Fine with that. But just the deep dive into this addictive space to the point where our little kids, and we all know it, we got 1, 2, 3-year-olds sitting in strollers, sitting in restaurants with their parents. I'm not gonna lie, that stuff breaks my heart, y'all. It does. When you are sitting at dinner with your family and I see a mom and a dad and a 5-year-old maybe and a 3-year-old and everybody's on their device. Oh, no, don't do it. And if it's you, I'm not judging you, but please stop. Bring a book. Bring a coloring book. Talk to each other. Do something different. Put all your phones in a pile and your devices and tablets and all the things and put them in the middle and just do some organic conversating, looking around, taking in the sights. Now listen, I'm saying this out loud because I'm expecting you all to hold me accountable to it. I must practice what I preach. Our girls aren't getting tablets and phones and iPads and doodads until, and I'm leaving that until very wide open. Like, it will not be one of those things where they're 4 and 5 and 6 and that's how they're entertaining themselves for hours and hours and hours. We can't, because we say too much here. We'd be hypocritical. We can't. We're gonna have to suffer. We are already the parents that suffer in restaurants when we very rarely leave our house with these little girls to go eat somewhere in public when they're 3 and 1 and lose interest in everything immediately. And they can't get our phones because we say so. So we have to play with the salt shakers and the sugar packets and the forks and the napkins, and we make stuff up and we play and we entertain them as best we can, and we don't last long in restaurants, obviously, but that's what we do. We get silly with them, we play around, we take turns. My husband will take one and go for a walk while I get to finish my meal while it's still hot, and then we'll switch, right? We figure it out, but they're not getting social media. They're not getting it. If we watch little shows at home, they're screened by us. We're there. It's short-lived. We watch music. We teach them about instruments. So they do watch music videos, but I want to be clear, not music videos like MTV music video, like that thing. Actual like concerts with bands and jazz music videos, kids playing instruments to teach them the art and the artistry of musicianship and amazing live music. That's what they're watching. And they're watching things in different languages and they're developing these skills. So we make whatever we expose them to, it has to work for them and be brain food, because we have to practice what we preach. And then when we say lights out, TV off, they get music during the week. They're fun, entertaining stuff, which is also still educational because we say so on the weekend. But if it's nice out, there's no TV. They're outside because they have to. So even starting with the little kids and our babies, don't hand them these phones. They're loaded weapons. And once that addiction forms, it's a wrap. And if we're experiencing as adults, can you imagine for their little tiny brains? So what is a cure for that addiction? What is a cure for that obsession? Purpose for adults. Parents for little kids who set limits and say no, risk the tantrum, take the device, give them a book, give them crayons, give them blocks, pull out the Lincoln Logs. There's still use in them. Teach them different things to do. Put the work in. Put the work in. It's harder. Yes, it is harder. But the results are so much more worth it. And they're more worth it for us too. Get a real book out at night with pages, right? Like this thing. Read. Do a crossword puzzle. Pray. Journal. I journal every night. Every night I write my reflections for the day, and that's how I settle down. Will I watch a Netflix movie for a little bit or half of something before? But sometimes, yeah. Most times I'm too tired. But when I can, briefly, and I'm out. There's no endless scrolling, no mindless anything, because I can't afford to. So I challenge you, I encourage you. If you don't know what your purpose is, maybe you're watching all this and you're like, yeah, sure, I'm with you. I say less. I got you at the beginning. I agree. Purpose, good. I don't have one. So now what do I do? Right? Yeah, you do. If you exist, if you're here watching this, you have a purpose. God he wastes nothing in his creation. If you're here, you're born to solve a problem, to be a blessing, to do something great, to create something, to speak something, to mentor someone, to hone a skill, to be the best at something. Yes, you are. You're here with a purpose. If you don't know what it is, take time to find out. Talk to your family. What were you great at doing as a kid? What did you gravitate towards naturally? What do you do for your job? How can you expand on that? What do you see yourself doing in 5 years, 10 years? And how do you start charting your course towards getting there? Get in some good conversations. Look up some books. And yes, my goodness, if you have to use social media, if you have to be on YouTube, make YouTube work for you. Like, get the algorithm only sending you motivational speeches and conversations around proper money management and how to build your business, or how to scale the work that you're doing, or how to get your art advertised because you're a great creator. Use it to your advantage. Make it work for you. Don't let it make you brain dead. Let it do what it's meant to do. Be a source of information. Use it as a tool. Don't let it become something that controls you. You control it, and make it work for you. Changes everything. And when you've accomplished your mission, when you got what you need from it, shut it off. And then go live out your purpose. Leave all the devices. Minimize it as much as you can. Live organically. It makes a difference. It's worth it. You won't regret it. I hope you liked this video. I know it's a little bit of a challenge, but I hope it truly was a blessing to you anyway. And if it was, please like and subscribe. And until next time, I pray that you prosper and you're in great health, even and especially as your soul prospers.